All right. Here's another one. Like I indicated in the last video, every video from now on, I'm going to make a statement, and it's based on the comments from Freemasons that they are making on these videos. Number one, my grandfather was a Scottish Rite, and I'll say / York member. My grandfather has been dead for many years, and these books have been in my hands for quite a while, and I have read all these books. I was in some vulgar ways by Freemasons, have been called numerous names. You can see them in the comments. But I've also been called that I do not know what I'm talking about. But I do have some Freemasons that are actually very nice when they post, and they inform me that everything is allegory. So from now on, we're going to ask the Freemasons if they will comment and explain what is in their books. So here is one of my grandfather's books. And if you see, this is Masonic Ritual, Grand Lodge. It has the year. And we're coming over here. This is when a Freemason dies. And this is the ritual for a Lodge of Sorrow. So this is how they prepare the hall or lodge for a Freemason funeral. So I'm having Eric start down here, preparation.
Preparation of the hall. Number 1. The lodge room or hall should be appropriately draped in black and the several stations covered with the same emblem of mourning. Number 2. On the master's pedestal is a skull and lighted taper. Number 3. In the center of the hall is placed the catafalque, which consists of a rectangular platform about 6 feet long by 4 wide, on which are 2 smaller platforms.
Okay, before we go on, I'm sure there are people out there that have watched YouTube videos that President Bush was part of I don't know if it was a fraternity or if it was part of the college he went to, but the skull and crossbones was apparently something very, people focused on that. So this is actually in their book. Now remember, I have been told by Freemasons it's allegory. So I want to know, on the master's pedestal is a skull and lighted taper. Okay, we want to know why. So we're actually going to turn, because it keeps going. It tells you what to do and what to prepare, where the chairs go. So now here is, can you see it?
The worshipful master, taking the skull in his hand, will then deliver an address beginning as follows. Brethren, in the midst of life we are in death, and the wisest cannot know what a day may bring forth. We live but to see those we love passing away into the silent land.
So as like I stated before, some Freemasons say this is allegory. So, and they also, a Freemason said that they don't go by these books, that they actually go by a fellow brother teaches them about Masonry. So, like my grandfather never cracked open these books. I'm the one that read them all and then highlighted these items. So I want to know, what's the purpose of the skull and taper regarding a funeral, or I wonder if they view a Mason's body. You know, like you go to a
open casket funeral.
Yeah, an open casket kind of thing. So, you know, I want a Freemason to post, and don't be ugly and put vulgar language. I mean, really? Come on, you're supposed to be educated. If you will explain to us, the rest of us, what does this symbolize? What do these things mean? These things are in books. You say you don't go by these books, but a lot of these books we have noticed are showing up. Now these are my grandfather's, but we have come across the Dogma and
Morals and Dogma
yeah,
by Alf Clausen.
Clausen. It was in a thrift store. Now, my grandfather actually had the book. But if you're curious, I have a video that shows all the books and everything my grandfather had. So, all the documents, everything, so you can see that I'm not making this up. And it has his name on it. So, anyway, I would like to know. Inquiring minds would like to know.